Hi dear teachers, today this will be the chapter 4 of mathematics books. Now here you will teach them comparison, which is compare. What is compare? The word itself has a meaning, right? What is it? Means you are literally measuring something with similar thing. For example, if you are measuring me with another person, you are comparing. You can compare with many attributes. For example, look at my height. You can compare another person with my height. You can compare me with another person based on my color. There are so many other attributes like this. This is what comparison means. If we are thinking something or someone in terms of another thing, this is comparison. I hope this is clear. Now in the mathematics, if you are comparing, you are doing the same thing, but here you are using the measurement as the base of your comparison. Now here in this chapter, I am going to show you how you can teach this comparison to your students. This is the main objective, and make sure you do not finish these classes in a day. You should take time to teach these things to the student, because you must do practices. First show them, then the next class you ask them to practice. Then the next class you do another thing and then ask them to practice. This is how you keep moving, right? You keep going slowly. Do not be in a hurry to teach it to the students. They will not learn it. So you teach it slowly, because slowness will bring more better outcome. That's what I have been talking or telling you all this time. Do not be hasty. You teach whatever the student can absorb. Okay, now let's look into the book. Here the very first thing, we are comparing between two candles. Look at this. This is a candle and this is candle. Look at the difference between the candle. Short, small, tall or large. This one is smaller than this one. Which one is short? This one is short. And this candle is long. Long means it's long in height, or maybe in this way as well. Look at this. This one is fatty and this one is not. Also, this one is smaller than this one. So we are comparing between these two candles. This one is short and this one is long candle. This is how you compare. Now look at this one. Here, how many apples you can see? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we are saying more apples. What we are saying here? More apples. Here we are saying less than this. This 5 and this 2. Which one is less? These 2 are less. And which one are more? This 5 are more. That's why we are saying more apples, and we are saying here less apples. See, we are comparing between two types of apples. Go to the next one. See, this one, this is a lion and this is a fox. So which one is near? This one is bigger, and you can see this is near of the tree, and this one is far from the tree. Now we are comparing between these two based on their position. This fox is far from the tree and this lion is near the tree. Based on the position, you are comparing between these two things or two animals. Look at the next one. This is a balloon, and balloon is lighter, right? It doesn't have much weight. Look at this one. It's a stone. It is heavy. The stone is heavy, and thing that doesn't have weight, we call them light. Light, and this stone is heavy. See, we are comparing based on their weight. What is the base of the comparison here? Weight is the base of our comparison. Now let's go to the next page. So what do we have here? Look at this monkey. It can absorb the whole thing, right? Whole thing. This is why we are calling it narrow. Here he cannot hold the whole thing using his two hands. That's why we call it broad. This is narrow and this is broad. You teach it to the student using your native tongue first. Then you do it in the English language so that they understand both the language. They need to understand the whole thing first, then you go to the next version. So here basically you are teaching them what is comparison and what are the words we use when we compare. Sometimes we are saying tall, short, we are saying light, heavy, we are saying far, near, we are saying more, we are saying less, we are saying narrow, we are saying broad. These are the words the student should understand. What does this word means? So your main objective of this chapter, at the beginning you teach the student this word and meaning of these words. Did you get me? Now once you have done it, you go to the next section. Here you will be teaching them more than and less than. What is more than? Means someone has something and another person has the same thing but more than this someone. For example, in my pocket I have 10 taka. Now somebody came in and this person has got 20 taka in his pocket. Who has got more money? The second person, right? Not me. So this second person has more money than me. That's what we are talking. Look at this. Here 5 and we have got 2 apples. 5 apples and 2 apples. Which one is more? 5 apple is more than 2 apples, right? 5 is more or greater than 2. Students understand this very well. You just teach them the language more than. See, if somebody has got something more than you, you say he has got more than this. The next one, 2 apple is less than 5 apple. So either you can say more than or you can say less than. I have got money but less than him. I have got money but not more than him. Or maybe he has got money more than me. There are different ways of talking more than or less than. But the main objective here is to teach them which one is more and which one is less. Look at this picture. This is Rohim and this is Karim. Who has got more potatoes? Look at this. Rahim, he has got more potatoes. So the student will write Rahim has got more potatoes than Karim. Rahim has got more potatoes than Karim. The next one, you have got 3 cars and your friend or Grace. The name of this guy is Grace. Who has got more cars? I have got more car. See, you'll write I, or he has got more car. I have got more cars. Now, red chocolate cost you 5 taka and the white chocolate will cost you 10 taka. Ask it to the student which one or which chocolate will cost you more. The white chocolate will cost more taka. Now, this is the primary idea you give it to the students, that understanding or having the sense of more or less. Okay, now which one is more or which number is more than which number, they already understand that. Now still you will go through the next exercise table to make sure they understand this. Now follow the table, because this is the exercise part and we'll go through rest of the exercise part. Alright, you keep following it, you do practices, keep practicing on, make sure the student practices in the class as well. Once they have done it or they can do these maths very easily, you move to the next chapter, not before that. Remember this. Okay, now let's follow the blackboard. Now look at this table, you get this thing, right? Now before getting into this table, you teach the student this is more than. When we say something is more than something, we use this symbol. Now if it is not more than, rather less than, we use this symbol. Now the symbol, use of this symbol in mathematics is important. So here the student will point out which one is what. 3 is greater than 2. See, 3 is more than 2, that's why it is saying more than 2. 5 is less than 6, that's why we are using less than 6. Ask the student to fill these tables. Look at this, I'm giving you the answers. 7 is less than 9. 1 is less than 3. 6 is more than 4. 3 is less than 4. This is how the student should be able to point out the answers. Once you have done this exercise, go to the next exercises. You can see in their pictures there are 3 tables, right? 3 boxes like this. One, you can see some pictures. Then there is this sign equal. Your task is to teach this student this is called equal. This is called equal. So here 1, 2, 3 box equals 3. They are counting. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Equals 4. The next one, how many boxes you can see? See, this equals 5. This equals 7. This equals 5. You make the student count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5 boxes equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 5. This is how you do these exercises. Now this is the next thing. You go to the next boxes. 5 dash 4. You write down on 3 dash 5. The same thing, you do the exercises here. You ask the student to put the number, whether it is greater or smaller. Look at this one. 5 is greater than 4. 3 is less than 5. 0 equals 0. 0 less than 1. 2 equals 2. 7 is greater than 2. This is how you do the exercise. See here, you can see in the boxes it's saying the number and the rest of the box is empty. You need to fill it. 2 equals 2. 5 is greater than any number, like it could be 4, 3, 2, 1. It could be any number. 5 is greater than this 4 number, right? So they could write any of this. Now next one is dash is greater than 3. Whatever is greater than 3, like 4, you can say 5, you can say 6, 7, whatever number, if they put it more than 3, then it is correct, right? Now 8 less than, 8 could be less than more than something, 9, 10, 11, and so on. So you keep doing the exercises like this. Once the exercise is done, you go to the next exercises. Number 1. Look at this. What it is saying? Circle the large number. Here, look at this. A. 11, 21. So you are said to circle. Circle means doing this. Which one is large? 21 is large. So the student will do it. Then next one, B. 15 and 14. Which one is large number? See, 15. So circle this one. Do E. 10, 0, 3. Which one is large number? This one. Circle this one. Look at this. F. 0, 9, 1, 0. Which one is the large number? 10. So circle the large number. Look at this version. In the H, you can see that 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 1. You can now understand which one is a large number. Make sure the student understand this thing. That means whatever is the large number, they will just circle it down. Here, look at this 999 and 1000. Which one is large number? You can see 1000 is large number. So they will understand the difference between large and small after doing these things. I hope there will be no problem after this. In the last class also they have understood the ascending and descending. So now I hope they can easily distinguish between the large number and the small number. Once you have done this, you go to the next exercise. Look at this. In the next one, you can see these boxes are given for you. What you need to do, you need to make sure that the student can understand the tricks of solving this maths. So you help them doing the first two. Now look at these boxes. The main idea is to look into the number that are given here. Look at this one. In this box, this box, this box, we are given number. This is 39, and then we have 1, 2 gap. Then you can see there is another number. It is 36. Now look at it. Is it in the descending order or in the ascending order? See, number keeps going down. So 39, 31, that means this is a descending one, right? Okay, so you now get the thing. So 39, before 39 we can get 40. Now see, 38, 37, Now we get 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. This is how we fill in. Now look at the next one. Dash, we have 76, then we have 78, then we have 81, then we have 83. Here you can see ascending. That means first we get the lower number and then the higher number, then the higher number, then the higher number. So you keep following the ascending. 75, 76, then comes 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. This is how you do the rest of the maths. You do the rest of the two. First you teach this to the students and ask them to do C and D. You don't do it, ask the student to do C and D. If they cannot do it, then you help them doing it. Well, I'm giving you the answer to C. Look at this. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. And here in the D you will get 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113 and 114. This is the answer for C and D. Once you have done this, the chapter 4 is done. The next class we will learn set. Make sure you practice this maths in the class. This is it. Goodbye for today.